The objective in today's economy is to not just survive, but to thrive. That's the attitude spotlighted at a recent gathering held at the SKYLINE Event Center, the former Michigan Magazine Museum near Comins, that drew dozens of community and business leaders from throughout northeastern Lower Michigan. Organized by Oscoda County Economic Development Alliance Chair Tim Jenks, after he and Montmorency EDC head Bruno Wojciech got to talking about the amazing opportunities that exist if one gets off I-75 at exit 202 and heads north into Michigan's heartland. Opportunities that only need to be spotlighted through considered efforts by an organized group, a group whose time has come.
Bruno and I got to talking about the commonalities between our counties. Oscoda County and Montmorency County are here in the middle of northeast Michigan. We don't have a lakeshore. We don't have an interstate. So we're different from those. And development is tough here. There's a tendency to do development in cities and industrial centers and to assume that the rural area is going to come along whenever, and often it doesn't. And I'm not going to say we get shortchanged, because it's not like the taxpayers owe us anything, but we do need to take responsibility for our own future. And we thought that would be better together, that Montmorency and Oscoda have a lot in common. There's a lot of good opportunity for business synergy there. Bruno is the head of the EDC in Montmorency County, and I'm on the EDC in Oscoda County and chairing the EDA now, the Economic Development Alliance. And so we said we need to get together. We need to talk and see what happens.
Everything has to start someplace, and this is a great place to start. Tim has reached his hand out, and we reached back, and together hopefully we can get something moving.
I have jokingly called it the M.O.O. Alliance.
Okay.
Montmorency, Oscoda, and Ogemaw.
Okay.
Because we're alike. Wow. And one thing we'd like to do, the first step I think, is to tell people to get off I-75 at exit 202 and come up M33 and look and see what's on your sides. You know, look at Lewiston and West Branch and Atlanta and Hillman, and just look at all the heartland of Michigan that you can see up the middle. If you stay on the interstate, you're going to see what you see on every other interstate, a lot of concrete. The lakeshore, I can't fault the lakeshore. I grew up on the lake, and it's certainly beautiful. But if you're looking for something different, up the middle is different. And there's exciting stuff there. So come see the M.O.O. Alliance and all the exciting things that we just can't. We keep coming up with ideas of things you can see when you come up M33. And I don't know that any one of them is a theme. You can see Amish communities, you can see elk festival, just the rivers, streams, dark skies. If you're looking for dark skies, got that. So it's a great place to be.
Well, Tim, how does the SKYLINE Event Center play into all this?
The SKYLINE Event Center is such a beautiful facility, and there's so much opportunity to do things here. And the EDA has been offered the opportunity to work with Michigan Magazine and other folks in the area, and certainly Woodworker Shop has been a big part of it. And we'd like to get more events going here. We're here all the time. We're not traveling around like you are. And we'd like to make things happen here and bring you back a lot to film a lot of interesting things that are going on, so that there's things that will draw people from the whole region. You know, if you look at some of the great art centers, like the Blossom Music Center outside Cleveland, and the Tanglewood Music Center outside Boston, nothing was there before. It was just a lot of space and a lot of opportunity. And I think we've got that here too. We can draw from a large constituency and bring people here to see how beautiful it is in the middle of northeast Michigan, and also make some great music and show the great talent of the people that we have around here. We've got artists and musicians and fiber artists, certainly, just so much stuff to see. We have made our best effort to have what you'd call a viral invitation, because we started with the EDCs and the Chambers of Commerce. But we said, send this on to anybody you think should be interested, whether they're the member of a chamber or not. And of course, we work within NEMCOG, the Northeast Michigan Council of Governments. So we told some of those people to come and tell us how you can help us. We're not looking for handouts, but we'll take any advice we can get. And so we have some of them coming as well. But a lot of business leaders, people that have been involved in chambers, people that haven't. people that just heard about it and said, well, we'll see what's going on. And so I see people walking in that I've never met before, and I've never heard their name, and that's a good thing. So we'll see who comes. And I'll deliver my short sermon, and then we'll see where it goes from there.
Right. Bruno, this part of the state here has a lot to offer that people perhaps don't realize. Isn't that true? I mean, there's a lot of undiscovered treasures here.
Yeah, absolutely. Many of them are guarded, but we're going to seek them out. We're going to show the world.
Absolutely. And you know, I've spent a lot of my life working with computers and information technology. There are a lot of jobs these days that you don't have to be anywhere in particular to do it. And I can't think of a better place to develop software or to do architectural drawing or anywhere else than up here in these beautiful woods and water.
There's nothing better. I've lived up here for 22 years, wouldn't leave.
Right. Excellent. Well, gentlemen, we appreciate what you're doing, and we'll try to follow you along and let everybody know and keep up to date with what's happening in this part of the state. I urge everybody to get off I-75 and take a look at this little treasure we have in the heartland of Michigan. Thank you.
We hope to see you often. Thank you.
Thank you.
That day, we witnessed an extraordinary networking opportunity in progress. Each in attendance gave witness to the desire to make Michigan's heartland a land of opportunity for business and pleasure. At least 3 counties, Montmorency, Oscoda, and Ogemaw, extended a hand of cooperation with one another to spread the word, to get off that beaten path and discover those new opportunities just waiting here in northeastern Lower Michigan.